I'm so excited that you guys are here. There's some really fun things happening today. I have a hair appointment, which I'm really excited about, and I booked it in October, so I completely forgot about it, but really excited about that one. I think I'm gonna go a little blonder. And then tonight we also have our president's dinner, which is basically like when you come in as a freshman, all freshmen get to eat dinner or like lunch with the president and his wife at their house, and it's really sweet, and there's like rotations you can sign up for. And then they do the same thing for outgoing seniors, which is really, really fun. So Branson and I are really excited for that tonight. I get a break from cooking, and we get to go just kind of like chit chat with some other seniors and the president, and it's really sweet. But I'm gonna go ahead and make myself some lunch and relax for a little bit and then get ready to go to my hair appointment. Also, after lunch, I wanna make a coffee with you guys because I made blueberry syrup and it is so, so delicious. So I wanna make a blueberry latte with you guys because it is just so good. If you watched my videos a couple vlogs ago, I was also showing some blueberry lattes in those, and it's so good, and I just made some more blueberry syrup. And if you wanna know how I make it, go follow me on Instagram if you don't already, because I show you guys there how I make my blueberry syrup, and I'm also a lot more active on Instagram and post multiple times throughout the week, so it's definitely the best way to stay up to date and see the most content. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat some lunch and relax. Say hi!
Hello.
Branson folded my wrap for me.
Be impressed. The man knows how to rap.
It has avocado, turkey, cheese, cream cheese, and bacon, and it looks delicious, but unfortunately I'm really bad at wrapping them myself. So thankfully I have a husband that does it for me. Okay, let's make a coffee. I am going to be making us decaf because it is the afternoon and we're more craving a coffee than we are looking for energy. So I use this one from Aldi. It does the trick. And then for mine, I've also been adding in colostrum. And let me tell you, if you watched my last video, little update, because I was talking about how I would fill you guys in if I felt like it was helping, and it is. I feel like to be a little TMI and vulnerable with you guys. Like I said, my gut's been messed up for like a year or so, and with that, I would say I haven't been like going to the bathroom regularly at all. Like I would go like 3 to 4 days on average without like going to the bathroom. And now I've been going every single day, sometimes twice a day, which like, if you've had that, you know how exciting that is to like have that happen after not for so long. So big accomplishment, would recommend. I feel like it's working. I will keep you guys updated if it stays working, but yeah, it's great. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the cold foam really quick. We're gonna do a honey latte and then with the blueberry cold foam. If you've never made cold foam before, it's literally heavy cream, and then you can add a splash of milk if you want. That's what we did when I worked at the coffee shop, but I feel like it's not really necessary. It doesn't make a huge difference. So it's heavy cream, and then I'm gonna add in my blueberry sauce, and then you literally just whip it up. Like, it's that easy. Okay, so I'm gonna set that aside, go ahead and pour us each a shot of decaf, and then make our lattes.
These days are running slow. Sunsets and shores far from home. Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else.
Isn't it pretty?
Very pretty. It's very purpley.
I know.
Like lavender.
Yeah, it's cute. Here it is. It's literally so pretty. Like, it just makes the most beautiful purple and tastes delicious. I feel like blueberry and honey is like a perfect combo. Okay guys, so I'm getting ready to go there to my hair appointment, and I've actually never been to this place before. I usually get my hair done back in Indiana, but I haven't been back in a little while. I mean, we stopped kind of around the time of spring break, but I haven't like been there to where I could have made an appointment or anything. So I decided to try somewhere new here in Iowa, even though we're getting ready to leave. So obviously this is like a one-time thing, But I feel like my hair actually looks really blonde right now, and I don't know if it's because I just washed it or what. Like, I feel like it looks really blonde. So my goal is to freshen it up, get something that's low maintenance and looks natural, because I, no matter what, don't want to get my hair done super regularly, maybe like twice a year. That's my goal. So something, yeah, low maintenance, little freshen it up, a little bit of blonde, just kind of brighten it up. Sometimes my hair can get, I feel like it doesn't look like it now. Maybe it's because of the sunlight, I don't know, but it can get really dark and brassy. So my goal is to eliminate some of that, and yeah, just freshen it up, make it nice and bright for summer. Okay, here's the hair. She did so good. It's nice and bright and fresh, and I feel like it looks so good. I just changed into this white blouse, and I'm gonna head over to meet Branson for the president's dinner now, and I'm running late, so I'm gonna go. But I will talk to you guys after. Okay, I just got back from the dinner, and it was delicious, first of all, but also it was just really sweet, and it made me think about how close graduation is, which is crazy. It's like 4 weeks away, and that just feels really exciting, but also doesn't feel real at the same time. But also it just made me realize how thankful I am that I came to school here. Hello guys, it is a little while later. I really haven't done much tonight, honestly. I'm just super tired and have a migraine. Last night, Branson and I both stayed up until like midnight, and then I ended up not being able to fall asleep even though I was so tired for like at least another hour, maybe another hour and a half. So I ended up getting like no sleep last night and was just so tired today, and it was a very full day. But I do have a migraine, and it's not a super bad one, because I feel like when I have a really bad migraine, truthfully, I don't like bright lights. I like to just lay in the dark, and I can't really stand being on my phone. And right now, like, screens aren't really bothering me. It's more just pain. A lot of times I get pain with like the sensitivities as well, and sometimes I just get the sensitivities with no pain. If you have migraines, you know that like you can get a migraine with no pain, and it's really crazy. But because it's not super bad, I wanted to tell you guys some of the things I do when I do get a migraine that maybe kind of help, and I definitely by no means have it figured out whatsoever. I've had migraines for years. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably definitely heard me talk about that. And I used to be on medications for them. I have tried a few different medications, both that you take daily and ones that you take when you get a migraine. And some of them worked and some of them didn't. And the ones that did work either would stop working, or the side effects were just like way too much for me to continue on. Like I had one that worked pretty well, but it made me really ditzy when I was in high school, and I was on that one for 2 years, and it did drastically reduce my migraines. But I started to struggle in school, which is really unlike me. I feel like school's always kind of come easy to me, so that was really difficult, and I ended up going off of it because of that. And since then, I only went on medication again once in college, and that one dropped my blood pressure too low, and I ended up passing out on it. So then I had to go off of that one, and it's just been a whole journey. And so right now I don't take any medication, for better or for worse. I don't take any migraine medication. When I do get a migraine, I'll take Excedrin sometimes, and I would say I only do that less than half the time, honestly. I use essential oils, and no, this does not take them away, but I feel like it really helps me deal with the pain. I've used straight up peppermint oil before, and then I got this one not too long ago, and it's peppermint, lavender, and clary sage. And it's just like a little roller, and I'll put this on my neck, my temples, behind my ears, that kind of thing. And I feel like this is just really nice, almost as like a form of pain relief. It definitely doesn't take it away, but sometimes it takes the edge off, which is really nice. And then sometimes I'll also diffuse peppermint, but I do find like topical use way better in my opinion. Next, I don't have it by me, and I'm honestly not gonna go get it to show you guys, so I'll just put a picture here. But it is this little like mask that you put over your head, and it like covers your nose and your eyes, and it's like you keep it in the freezer or the fridge, and it stays really cold, and it's like snug and fits on your head kind of like a helmet. Brayton got me that a few years ago when we were dating for my birthday, which is like so funny because migraines are just part of my life, and that was my birthday gift, and honestly, great gift. And I feel like that sometimes helps really, really well because the pressure feels good and the cold feels good. And other times I can't handle it because the pressure and the cold make the pain worse. I don't know why it's not the same, but I do like that. It's nice to have on hand even if sometimes I can't use it. Next is MigraLeaf. I was taking this a little while ago. I'd say like 6 months ago I was taking it consistently, and I feel like it did help reduce my migraines. You're supposed to take it like twice a day, and this is a supplement, not a medication, so it's like an all natural supplement for migraines. And this is like the one for preventative, and then there's also one for when you get a migraine. And yeah, I feel like it does help at least reduce my migraines for sure. Like there's a noticeable reduction of migraines. The only thing is it has a really funny side effect. It turns your pee like neon, and you might think I'm kidding, but like if you look it up, it's like an actual side effect of it. And as soon as I take this, like if I take this tonight, my pee tomorrow morning will be like neon. It's so funny, but small price to pay. Oh wait, there's one more thing. I have this tea that I got at like a craft fair a couple months ago, and it's literally called migraine tea, and it's like someone made the blend themselves from scratch, and I'm sure you could find maybe similar ones on Amazon. That I feel like helps sometimes. Like if I drink the migraine tea when I'm first getting the migraine, it might not take like every migraine away, but I would say it definitely can. Like I've drank it and my migraine has gone away from it. But yeah, I just thought I would share that with you guys in case there are any other migraine girlies out there who are looking for some tips or more natural ways to help deal with their migraines. And again, I still get them a lot, so I don't have it figured out, and I don't know if I ever will, but finding some more natural ways to deal with it is really nice because sometimes it can feel like the only hope is medication, and while that's such a great tool, it's nice to have other things to use as well. So with that being said, I am gonna go to bed for the night, so I will see you guys tomorrow in the morning.
I woke up cold and out of touch. The photos and the memories will never be enough. But if I could walk those streets.
Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. Today I am working from home, so I'm just in a cozy quarter zip, and then I have some jewelry on because I honestly feel like if I have jewelry and even just like the smallest amount of makeup on, I'm not wearing much at all right now, then I just feel so much more put together, honestly. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and eat some breakfast. I made banana bread the other day, so I'm gonna go ahead and be eating that. And as someone who tries and gets protein in the morning, I'm not always good at it, but I'll probably go ahead and eat some breakfast sausage with it. But this banana bread is delicious. I will put the recipe in the caption below, but again, I'll probably try and get some form of protein in this morning, and breakfast sausage sounds really good. And then in a little bit, once I've eaten breakfast, I'm gonna go ahead and make my coffee. Also, if my voice sounds a little scratchy on and off, I feel like I might be starting to get sick. I'm not sure. It could be allergies, honestly, because I've always gotten allergies as a kid, but like nothing is blooming here in Iowa right now. The trees are still like completely empty, so I feel like it's not allergies, and I've just been feeling really run down and tired, so I feel like my body's maybe like really trying to fight off getting sick. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat breakfast, and then I will check back in with you guys when it's time to make my coffee. Also, if you're someone who works on the computer a lot, you should definitely invest in some blue light glasses, especially as someone who gets migraines. I feel like this is a huge help on reducing like my eye strain for staring at the computer so long. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a little latte. I'm gonna do the same thing I did yesterday, a honey latte with blueberry cold foam, and it was delicious, so I definitely have to make it again because that blueberry cold foam is just so good. Here she is. It is a little extra frothy since I did add colostrum and fluff it up, but it is just so good. I've always loved cold foam, and I just feel like the blueberry cold foam is so springy, so delicious. Definitely recommend making it. I'm gonna go ahead and start my workday, and I will catch up with you guys later. Okay, right now I'm running to the grocery store really quick because Brains and I are really craving nachos for dinner, and we have like shredded chicken in the freezer and like a ripe avocado and all the things except for tortilla chips. So I'm gonna quick run and grab those. And I also finished up work for the day. So now I have to do some homework. I have actually quite a bit of homework that I need to do today, like a decent amount. Okay, let's go make some nachos. Going in circles on a one-way street, run until your feet get sore. Well, I guess you haven't heard, you ain't got around no more. Things are about to get much better, so I wanna make this forever. I wanna make this forever. Hello everyone, it is a little later in the evening and I do have a migraine, which I know I talked about last night, but this one is a decently bad one, not my favorite. So I am sitting with some peppermint oil on my head, and I did make some of the migraine tea, and so I'm going to be sipping on that with some honey, and I will say it is delicious. Like, I think it's probably one of my favorite tasting teas, so it's really easy to drink. So I'm going to drink some of that, and I'm really hoping that helps. And then I'm going to start on some homework and hopefully get it all done tonight. We'll see. I'm very open to the fact that I won't, because I don't know, my head just really does hurt. So that's a very real possibility, but I'm going to try and see what I can get done. So cheers. Good morning, everyone. I've honestly had a really slow, relaxing morning. And it has been amazing because I had a migraine all night and early this morning. So I kind of just took the morning slow and didn't really do anything, just relaxed. Branton made me a coffee, which was really nice, and caffeine sometimes does help my migraines, even if it's not, like, I don't get migraines from not having caffeine, but like the caffeine does something to your blood vessels, and I don't know how to explain it, but basically it can help migraines. And so I had one of those. It was really delicious. And now I'm gonna get ready and go to my first class and then do a quick tidy up, and then Katie will be coming over, and I think we're gonna try and sew some shorts. I have some fabric and I'm really excited to try and learn to sew some shorts out of them. So that'll be really fun. Okay, here is the outfit that I went for today. We've got on a Chicago Cubs shirt and some nice mom jeans. Very comfy, very cozy. It's a pretty nice day outside, so I feel like a short sleeve is appropriate. It finally feels a little bit like spring. Sunsets and shores far from home. Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else. Hey guys, Katie and I are getting ready to go get some coffee, and we're gonna bring Branton back a coffee. We need a little pick-me-up in the middle of the day, and then I think Katie is gonna teach me how to sew some shorts. Show them your pants! Katie sewed pants.
I need these pants, and they have some little ruffles on them. So we're gonna do something similar for Carly. I don't know if we're gonna do ruffles, but
yeah,
we'll
see.
Like,
they're so cute
plaid
though.
Vibes.
Yeah, I've got like a light blue gingham, so I'm really excited.
Later on in the
This is the fabric that we're using, the blue gingham, and then this is the shorts that we're using. So we don't have a pattern, so we're just using a pair of shorts that I own.
we could talk under moonlight till dawn.
Okay, so I cut my two halves, and now I'm going to start sewing them together with the lovely help of Katie, because she has been teaching me how to sew. Honestly, don't know how I could do it without her. She's definitely been like my teacher through this whole sewing process. She helped me sew the pillow too that I've showed on my Instagram. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing with the help of Katie.
I wish I could stop time and stay in this moment, never think about going, won't you stay with me?
Katie made a crisp bake. as she would say.
Smash it.
And here's what we're working with so far. I made a little cuff on them, and then Kiki's gonna help me make the stretchy waistband. Hello guys, I realized I never showed you the finished shorts, so here they are. They're super cute. I posted a couple pictures in them on Instagram, so if you don't, definitely go follow me over there. But they're so cute. It definitely was like a learning curve. I'm so glad that Katie was there to help me. But there's like a nice little cuff with like a little fringe, and they're just honestly so cute and comfy. So they turned out really, really good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!